Bloons TD Battles 2, it's dying, guys. After all the time and effort we put into the game, it doesn't matter. The game is failing. Perhaps the game will never truly die. Perhaps Ninja Kiwi will fix the game. Who knows? One thing I do know is that there will always be a dedicated Bloons TD Battles 2 fanbase that will never leave the game. But the game is not where it was. It is going to continue to decline. The easiest way I can describe why the game is failing is because of how frustrating the game has always felt.
I still have fun playing it, but I'm just frustrated that the direction of the game is just not being handled correctly.
It has always felt frustrating, and that's why so many people, I believe, have left the game. In the early seasons, there were bugged and OP towers that caused so much frustration, not to mention the insane grind needed to even unlock towers. I mean, we're talking about 200 hours worth of playtime to unlock all the upgrades. The stale metas didn't help anything. The constant use of the same strategy over and over again just became repetitive and boring. The lack of casual modes and content in the game was really upsetting, and the extremely laggy Ninja Kiwi servers were just an extreme pain to deal with.
It's so f***ing annoying.
And all of this stuff was frustrating, but it continued to get worse in the mid-seasons of the game with the lack of original new content to the game exclusive to Bloons TD Battles 2. I believe that if they added anything new to the game would not be as dead as it is now.
Be adding original content that's not like a way for people to want to check out the game, because if you add like Pat Busty, who's gonna give a shit?
We're Fat Pusty, and we're gonna pop some balloons. The fact that they had nothing to the game to bring new players in from BTD6 is mind-blowing. As an example of how effective bringing new and original content into the game would have been, just look at Apex Legends Mobile. They're adding exclusive and new legends to the mobile version of the game to bring players from the PC and console versions and make them try out the mobile version of the game. Still in the mid-seasons, there was boring metas, extreme tryhards, a stagnant player base, and insane queue times on top of the already boring matches because of the meta. The stale, boring metas that we had to play in order to win any games.
Game's so trash. It's actually BS how stupid it is. He's got every single advantage in the game. Every single advantage in the game. He's got a rocket storm up his art. Look at his rocket storm. Lose.
We received some content like maps and heroes, but the heroes and the maps were uninteresting, and the heroes were all from BTD6, which we've all experienced before, so it's not new or interesting. And in the recent seasons, there's still nothing new. Players are dying of boredom and leaving the game, and the top 100 players are still top 100, and they always will be. And this is because the game's ladder system is flawed. The gameplay loop has always been completely worthless in Bloons TD Battles 2. You would make one little mistake in a game, and the 30 minutes you put into that match was for nothing.
The reason why I'm not having fun playing the game is because as soon as I got to Hall of Masters, people will play in Hall of Masters, people play extremely safe, and they will just turtle for 20 minutes straight.
I'd probably make getting to Hall of Masters, instead of 100 trophies, I'd make it 1,000 trophies needed to reach Hall of Masters. And then when you get a win, you get 10 trophies. And if you lose 5. Or maybe you lose 7. But that would be so much better than what they have right now. The one time I got to Hall of Masters, I literally spent the entire day trying to get 5 trophies needed to get into Hall of Masters. I was at 95. But honestly, guys, that wouldn't fix the game. That would make it much more playable, but that would not fix the game. The lack of new content, I would say, is the entire reason this game's dying. And I'm really sad to see the game in the state it is now. I really want it to be fun and entertaining again like it was. Ninja Kiwi definitely knows something's wrong. And if they want to know how to fix it, they should look to their fan base, because we're the ones playing it day in and day out. And we know what we want. We know what we want from the game. We just want to have fun. We want to have something worth playing for, rewards worth grinding for.
Like, there are other game modes, but there's no incentive to play them other than for like these silly rewards.
If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. If you would hit that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. Anyways, back to the video. Grinding for the towers back in the day, even though the time it took to get those towers was insane, it was still more fun to grind for those towers than it is now to just play the game for no reason at all and just use money to buy towers. It's like, they can't win for losing. I don't understand Ninja Kiwi. Anyways, guys, that has been my rant and explanation as to why Bloons TD Battles 2 is failing. Make sure to let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.